Hello friends. Welcome to my channel CAD Magic's AutoCAD tutorials. For this video I have brought a Lisp file which is capable of producing the linear dimensions around the polygon surrounding. Place the serial number as well as area of that polygon in just few clicks. And finally produces the table with the same serial number and its area automatically. Not only for meter unit system drawing, also for the feet unit system drawings. Just like this. So, in this video I am going to explain how we can complete those tasks and tell you what settings are needed to be done for running this Lisp command. Watch the whole video without skipping, so you don't get stuck later on. You can see a Lisp file here. I have named it as CAD Magic's Plot Dimensions Area and Table. You can get this Lisp file from download link which I have shared in the video description. Once you have downloaded the Lisp file, select the Lisp file and copy it with Ctrl+C. Open the AutoCAD file in which we will conduct this plot numbering work. Now we have to paste our copied Lisp at the place where AutoCAD used to load the Lisp applications. For that we can type upload or even easier AP, and press enter. From here we can load or unload any applications which are either AutoCAD default programs or any we have brought here. Let's right-click somewhere here and paste. We have to provide the administrative permissions for the changes we want to make, click Continue and click Yes. Then the Lisp file is pasted at this location. Now, to get our command work on this file, we have to load it first. For this we have to select our Lisp file and click on this load. And we can see here CAD Magic's file is successfully loaded. Now we can close this dialog box. Now we have added new command in our AutoCAD. Here, we can see I have opened two drawing files. In first file let's check, type UN and press enter for units. In length type, it's decimal with precision 00. And insertion scale, meters. The drawing is in meter unit. Since the text style, height as well as the dimension style is obtained from the currently set standards we have set, we have to select and set the standards first. So, let's type ST and press enter for setting default text style. From here select the required style and height for the text. Click on this Set Current and close the dialog box. Again let's type D and press enter for managing the dimension style. Select the already created style or create new. Make required changes. Click OK. Click on Set Current and close the dialog box. If we don't make these settings before using the Lisp command, we might face some problems like extra large texts, or invisible small text. No proper display of dimensions. And we might have to go on changing the size or styles, which is tedious. So, these are the settings for using our first command. Our first command is PAD, which means plot area and dimensions. For now we are set. So, we can see I have a sample plan for plot distribution of small area. We can see these plots are formed with closed polygons, polylines and lines. Doesn't matter how they are formed. So, let's type PAD and press enter. Now click a point inside any area. This is for selecting the plot. Then click where we want to place the serial number and its area text. Again click inside Next Plot, anywhere, and place the text. We can go on repeating this process till we have finished all the required plots. After finish, just press enter. Then click at the place where we want to place the table of the plot numbers and their areas. Now we can see we have successfully provided all the dimensions and areas for all the plots. And also the areas are extracted to the table. And you can notice one thing, the dimensions are not repeated if they are already there. The text size and the dimension style we are seeing here are taken from the current style we have set. But we can also make changes after completing all the task by selecting or by matching the style from other styles. Now, our second command is PAD-FT, which means plot area and dimensions for feet inch unit. Here in second file let's check, type UN and press enter for units. In length type, it's engineering showing feet and inch with precision 00. And insertion scale, feet. So, the drawing is in feet and inch unit. Our drawing must be in this settings for using SQ.FT command. Don't forget to check the text style and size and set current for suitable one. Also select the necessary settings for dimension styles. Then load the same Lisp file in the same way. Now, we can see I have same sample plan for plot distribution of small area. But now the drawing is in feet and inches system, and also I have set the dimension standard accordingly. So, let's type SQ.FT and press enter. Now click a point inside any area. Then click where we want to place the serial number and its area text. This command is same as PAD command that we used for the meter unit system drawing. We can go on repeating this process till we have finished all the required plots. After finish, just press enter. Then click at the place where we want to place the table of the plot numbers and their areas. Now we can see we have successfully provided all the dimensions and areas for all the plots. Again, the text size and the dimension style we are seeing here are taken from the standard we have set. So if we want to change the text height, we can just type ST and press enter for standard text size setup. And change the required font, size and height etc. Also for dimension style, just type D and press enter. Select standard and make the necessary changes. Click OK, click set current and close. So these texts and dimensions we can change by changing in the standards. Or we can just make changes after all the task is done. And that's all for today. If you have any questions, doubts, or need further clarification, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. I'd be happy to discuss and help. I hope this Lisp file proves useful for drafters and designers and helps make your drafting work a little easier and more efficient. I still have plenty of tips to share, along with hundreds of useful Lisp files in my backup, so there's a lot more coming your way. Since my channel is still very new, your support really means a lot. If you found this tutorial helpful, please consider sharing it with your fellow drafters and designers. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more useful tips and tricks. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, keep learning, keep designing, and most importantly, keep your passion for drafting alive.